mercies of God, because you were created to be salt and light, offer your bodies as living sacrifices. In other words, do good works for God's glory, because that's what you were saved for. And that is your spiritual act of worship. It's not just about coming to church, it's about fulfilling your mission in the world. It's about offering yourself as a living sacrifice in any way that God wants to use you. And here's how you do it. Verse 2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. So don't let yourself be contaminated. The only way you can offer yourself as a living sacrifice is if you keep the world from contaminating you, if you don't let yourself be conformed with this world. And that's what living your faith is all about. It's about being transformed into the image of Christ. And so don't be conformed, don't live like the world, but be transformed. And that's the only way to be transformed is by this renewal of your mind. You have to always, constantly be fixing your thoughts on Jesus, on the things above, on the things that really matter, on eternity. Like we sang the song, I need thee every hour. Even more than that, I need thee every second. I need him all the time. And so the renewal of your mind is you're refocusing your thoughts on that. And that's why Bible study is so important. That's why knowing your scriptures is so important, because you have something to renew your mind with. That's why prayer and worship and fellowship and getting together like this is so important. It's because it renews your mind, which in turn transforms you so that you can be a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. And so maybe as I've been talking, you're thinking and you thought, man, I'm not living like I should be. I'm not being the salt. I'm not being the light. I've become conformed to this world. And if you feel that way, I don't just want you to feel guilty. Jesus is actually the only man who perfectly lived out his faith. None of us ever have perfectly lived out our faith. All of us at some point have not tasted as salty as we should. All of us at some point have not shined as brightly as we should. And so if you feel like you've let yourself become contaminated, if you feel like you've become conformed to this world, then I want you to know there is hope and forgiveness in Jesus Christ. Even if you're already a Christian, even if you've been saved already, there's hope, there's forgiveness for you in Jesus if you'll come to him and be transformed by him and allow your mind to be renewed by him. Because he died to save you. And if you're here and you're not a Christian, then I just want you to know that there is something better out there. There is a better flavor than what the world has to offer. And you can experience that now if you'll come forward as we stand and we sing this invitation song to encourage you.